We've just purchased this 1930s renovation project as first-time buyers and first-time DIYers. We've got a £30,000 budget to stick to modernise this house into a nice new family home. We're going to be documenting the whole process from start to finish, showing you the ups. So that is the whole ceiling down and downs. You see like a hairline crack that side. In the last video, we focused on boarding the ceiling in the main bedroom and ran into a small issue. What's that? So if you haven't watched that video already, make sure to go back and watch it. And without further ado, let's get into week 6 of the house renovation. Welcome back to week 6 of the house renovation. Now, what we are focusing on this weekend is getting the rest of this kitchen out and basically putting in a temporary tap for the builders. We're also going to be focusing on getting the plumbing back upstairs so we can actually install the stud wall upstairs, where it's dividing the landing and the bathroom. And we're also going to be focusing on finishing boarding the ceiling in the main bedroom because plasterer said that we needed to kind of reboard a section, so we're going to be doing that as well. So at the moment Rachel is finishing off the scraping of the wallpaper, and as you can see the builder has been during the week and blocked up this window. As you can see there was a window here before and that's been blocked up, and that's because there's going to be an oven here with an extractor fan out there, and that's the only way we can make this kitchen work. Now what we're also going to be doing is going to be taking out this door and putting a window out here, and that's where the sink is going to be going. And then as we discussed before, this wall is going to come down, so the builder's been in, and there is a little complication. So before we were going to be keeping a 300mm column here, but the builder just isn't satisfied that this is like kind of strong enough. So we've discussed it, and basically a new RSJ is going to go across the top there, but is also going to be sitting on this wall rather than here. So basically all of this is going to be coming out. We're going to be making a stud wall along there because that's where the refrigerator is going. So we're going to make a stud wall there, and then it's kind of like an L-shaped kitchen diner that way. And also we're going to be putting some patio or French doors in here. So they're going to be covering that up to there. So a little bit of that needs to come out. That'll be bricked up, and that'll be an open plan kitchen diner. And these are the French doors which we purchased, just second-hand off Facebook Marketplace. So yeah, we're getting there. Possibly a new lintel across there, but the builder said that that looks all right at the moment, but he's going to have some further investigations once this wall's down. So the plumber is, no, not the plumber, the electrician is starting on Monday, so we're getting the rest of the kitchen stripped out so he can start chasing his sockets and everything. So there's a lot of progress in the next week or so. And yeah, we'll get this wall down. This wall's coming down on the Monday, and the electrician's also starting on the Monday. So yeah, it's a lot of progress going to be in week 7. But there's a lot of prep work we need to make sure next week goes smoothly. So we're going to do that, and that's what you're going to be mainly seeing in this video. So let's get cracking. So firstly, I'm going to be starting on this plumbing. Now I've already done a little bit here. I've disconnected the trap, and I've also disconnected the copper from the tap. So it's a mess under here, as I've shown you before. So I'm going to basically strip all of this back and just have off the meter a 15mm coal, just a temporary one, just in speed fit, and connect onto the mains for the boiler, and then run a new feed upstairs, because at the moment the cold running upstairs comes off here and actually converts, well, it doesn't convert to lead. This is what was in the property originally, and obviously the plumber has just, you know, rather than taking this out when he's done his works, he's just left the lead main in, and that goes upstairs. So I'm going to be taking that out. It's all drained down, so that's good. And yeah, so that's what I'm going to be stripping out now, and yeah, we'll finally get that lead main out. So the kitchen is now taken out, and I've stripped back all of the pipe work in here. So we've just got the water meter. Now I am going to set up a temporary tap because Obviously the builders and everyone else still needs water, and I still need to create a temporary feed up to the toilet upstairs, because I've taken this lead pipe work which did serve the cold upstairs already. I'm going to be taking it out in a minute, so I'm going to be putting a tap on there so the builders can still get water, and then just putting a temporary connection onto there, teeing off, and then going back upstairs to feed the sink upstairs. So that's what I'm going to be doing, not the sink, the toilet upstairs. That's what I'm going to be doing now. Right then, so I've just finished up, so I'm going to turn the water on now and see whether it drips anywhere. There we go. Temporary tap set. Right, so after a long frustrating time, because it's the first time doing speed fit, I've done a temporary connection. So what I've done is I've connected a speed fit connection. It's going down there and basically drops down there. Now I need to connect into the existing cold main, so I'll go ahead and do that now. So as I just said, this is the cold feed in front here. So I'm going to cut in a speed fit T there and basically come off here, connect onto this, and going to run up the wall and basically go up there, if you can see that. So that's the next job. So I've cut in the cold T there. I've turned the hot off, so there shouldn't be any hot coming out of the open end down there. Cutting the T there, so that feeds the boiler. Go upstairs to the toilet, turn on the cold now, and see whether there's any leaks that come out. No obvious strips there.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
No obvious strips there. It's right down there from where I disconnected before. No obvious strips there. No obvious strips under there. So gonna wait for that to fill, which is just finished, and let's see whether the meter is still going around before we can breathe. And don't know about you, but that looks still to me. I mean, it's fluctuating because of the pressure change. It's just going backwards and forwards. So I think that's successfully connected, which is good.
If you're watching this far into the video, I really appreciate it if you could hit the subscribe button if you're not already, as a large percentage of the people that are watching this video aren't actually subscribed. So I'd really appreciate it if you could hit the subscribe button. It really helps the channel grow so I can do this more in the future. So getting into this next portion of the video, this is us building the stud wall in the bathroom and the landing, and we have actually changed the layout of the bathroom round. So instead of everything being on the bath being on the right hand side and the door on the left, we're now having the door on the right hand side and the bath on the left hand side. It's just a better setup for us when we were looking through the designs. So I'll let you enjoy this time lapse.
So we've come to an end of week 7 of the house renovation. Now this weekend has been quite productive, as you see in the video. We've done the stud wall, so I'm going to show you the finished product of that and basically show you what we've done so far, because we've changed quite a lot over the past couple of weeks before I've done a whole house kind of tour. So we'll start in bedroom 2. Now the electrician's starting next week. So we moved everything into the corner because those sockets are being replaced and possibly raised higher depending on what they need for building regs. There's another socket going down there, and we've also got another socket going down there. Then coming into the hallway, We have got bedroom 1 where we have boarded the ceiling. I believe that was last week's video. And we've got obviously replacing the sockets, they might need to be raised again, and an additional socket going down there. We also need the power for the lights going up there. So coming into the bedroom, well, the bathroom now, this is the finished stud wall that we've done. I think we stopped the time lapse when we were about here, so we've put in the, not the frame for the door, but stud work around the door, so that's all ready now for the frame to go in potentially next week. We just needed this done so the electrician could, you know, put his cables down for the new lighting and stuff like that. So yeah, apart from that, we haven't done much here. Obviously we repiped the toilet just on a temporary thing, just so the builders can use it or whatever. Then going downstairs, Rachel has been busy sanding a lot of the white stuff, well, the white paint away from the ceiling, because plasterer mentioned that it wouldn't stick otherwise. So Rachel's been busy doing that. Obviously we've got our French doors here now. Obviously in this room we haven't really done anything this week, so we'll go past that. Coming into the kitchen, we've obviously taken out the main kitchen area and basically repiped the just for a temporary tap there, and just I've just teed it into, or elbowed it into the mains there, just so it fits the toilet upstairs. So we've taken that out. Now week 8 will be the removal of this wall. Obviously we're not doing it, the builder's starting again on Monday to remove this. And then coming into here, again, nothing else has really changed. The builder has had a look at the lintel just to make sure that's okay for that. So yeah, we've done pretty well this week, myself and Rachel. So yeah, that's the end of week 7 of the house renovation. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you are new, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks.
We have now got the wall down between the kitchen and the dining room.